Did you know Baltimore's Inner Harbor is getting a complete makeover? I feel like a lot of people don't actually know about this, but there's huge changes coming to the Inner Harbor. If you've been downtown at all recently, you know the Harbor Place Mall is not really it. It's not working at all. So they've decided to destroy it and build something better. So that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. We're going to break down the timeline of the whole process, what they're actually going to build, and what it could actually mean for Baltimore City. So right now, the two main mall buildings that are there that were built in 1980, they're kind of old, run down. They're not really being used as much as they were, and they've kind of run their course. They're going to tear those down and bring in some new structures. And to build these new structures, they brought in world-renowned architecture firm Gensler, who is responsible for some projects like the Shanghai Tower and Capital One Arena and NVIDIA headquarters. This literally just looks like a spaceship, but it should be pretty cool. So instead of just two small mall buildings, that's fun to say, they're actually going to be building 5 brand new buildings, and they are going to build this 2-tiered waterfront promenade that's going to be sick and modern, so it's going to be awesome. So the question on everyone's mind is, how long is this actually going to take? Am I still going to be alive? Yes, thankfully. So, but I wouldn't expect bulldozing to really start tomorrow, so this is really the time frame we're going to be looking at. So in the next 12 months, they're actually going to really start getting into the actual design of the structure, as well as what traffic is going to look like, because Pratt Street is going to be all messed up and destroyed, so they have to reorganize all that. And then they also have to negotiate the ground lease because Baltimore City still owns the land. After that, then they have to finalize the master plan, and they have to make sure that the financing is all in order, and then they can break ground and start construction. Construction currently is set to start in 2 years, but this could always take longer than they say. So let's actually talk about what they're going to be building, what is actually going to be coming. So one of the buildings is going to be a 200,000 square foot commercial space. So this building is going to be right on Pratt Street and have public spaces and conference areas. Right next to it is going to be another 200,000 square foot building, but that is going to be all retail and restaurant spaces, which I'm very excited about. And then on top of that, they're going to have a 50,000 square foot rooftop park that's going to be open to the public, and it's going to be a great spot to hang out. So there's going to be a new entertainment district with an 8,500 square foot retail space, as well as another 30,000 square foot park, on top of another 2,000 seat amphitheater for concert shows and events. So gonna have some coliseums in the Baltimore Harbor is what I'm saying. One of the biggest projects they're undertaking is a massive residential tower as well. That's gonna have over 900 apartments. And the lower floors of this building will actually also have retail and commercial space. So what does this really mean for Baltimore? That's the question I think everyone's actually wondering. And I think it comes down to how they actually execute this. So if they execute it properly, it could be really good for Baltimore. It's gonna bring in a lot of business. It'll bring in new residents as well, bring in some tourism for the city, which is a benefit as well for the economy. And you're really looking at creating some more green space, walkability, just a nicer area to be in downtown, make people feel safer and better, and you could have more people move down to Baltimore City too, which would also be great for the economy. So I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to see how it all gets executed. Keep in mind that projects like these are very infamous for a lot of delays throughout the whole process. So even though it said construction could start within 2 years, it probably is going to take a little bit longer than that. And then once construction starts, the construction is going to take a long time. So we're definitely a little ways away, but I think now is a great time to look to see how we can prepare for this. And if this really is going to start increasing Baltimore's economy, it could be a good time to start investing in Baltimore. But thanks for staying around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.